Oh, Hordland. Want to know the difference between flame-proof or fire retardant wiring loom or split loom? Split and non. Well, actually, I just dropped it. This is non, no stripe. If it's fireproof, they give it a stripe. Only difference. Do you think the Chinese factory even did this? They just put stripe and go, oh, it's good. I don't know, maybe we should go put it on fire, see what happens. This stuff always seems a little bit thicker than the standard stuff. Because I have a lot of the standard stuff too. It really crushes. So I actually bought the wrong stuff for the vehicle. This is 1.5, and I'm going to use this on my computer. And that I got to use on the piece of shit truck. Oh man, I got a nightlight. AC machine. I don't know where my 51 mile an hour PCM went. Story on that. That's a good one. Why I even did that. Alright, this is just my advice. My advice to people starting off something, YouTube channel, business, whatever, new venture. This is my advice from just learning what I learned over the years. Because no one really, some people taught me some stuff here and there, but I figured out most stuff for myself. I was just thrown a problem, freaked out about it, got mad, but I solved it and I figured it out. I learned it. I learned the problems that got tossed your way. But one big thing that I noticed, that the world's biggest problem or people's problems, when they see something, they don't know how to shut up. That's the biggest problem. People need to learn how to shut up. Literally, you don't even say anything. Go try it. Control yourself. It's fun. It takes a lot of practice. But so many people, they have to just open their mouth and say something when what you're saying is pointless. You're just wasting your speech. You don't even have to talk about it. But they will continually. And then they'll say it again. And then they'll say it again. And then they'll say it again. I even caught myself multiple times, thousands of times, doing the same thing. But I'm not going to do it anymore. But that's the biggest thing that gets people in trouble, is that they won't shut up. Because when you start talking and yabbering and this and that, number one, people start screwing up. Number two, nobody's going to fucking listen, because the words coming out of their mouth is just over time, it's going to be a womp womp, womp womp, womp womp. You're not even going to hear it because they just fucking talk too much. If you say little words, but your words are organized kind of well and detailed and ever easy to follow, well, try to, as best you can, easy to follow instruction, people are going to listen, because what you say, wow, that guy never talks, so they're going to listen up, because wow, they never say anything, and now they're saying something, but the person just going blah 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 blah. Worst thing. That's my advice. Even you see it on the internet these days, the motherfuckers, they got to keep on writing shit just because they saw something or this and that. You don't need to do it, man. Just if you don't like something, you don't even have to say you don't like it. You don't have to. If you like it, that's cool, but again, you don't even have to say you like it. You don't have to talk. But people have to do that stupid stuff. But those are the same people who won't do anything when there's a problem in their way. They won't know what the hell to do. They will rely on someone else. They go, oh, the boss is off today. I don't know what to do. Oh, my buddy over here's gone. I don't know what to do. Oh, they died. I don't know what to do. Those are the same people who will just sit there and go, and shrug their shoulders and go, I don't know. Those are the people who talk. Because you know why they don't know what they're doing? Because they talk too much. So that's the thing. You talk less, listen, enjoy that people are actually showing you something or sharing something, even if it's not exactly what you wanted. You can probably figure it out just by doing something, even if it's a little idea, a little tiny piece of the big puzzle that you're trying to figure it out. If you got that little piece, that's good enough. But some people, they want everything. So that's my advice for things. Sometimes this gets really annoying. Oh man, this gotta go on. I'm gonna end this video here because I'm not gonna go on and on and on and on and on. But that's that. Oh, check out this. Oh, how did I do this? I don't know. But remember those rusty bed bolts from like weeks ago and you had the fuel pump? They aren't rusty anymore. Wow, how'd that happen? Oh, maybe a little phosphoric acid. You can't see it through the bag, but there we go. Those things were just caked. And like the slurry that came off was like pretty bad. I gotta do something with those, paint them. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I wish, who's that guy? Gas Sub Wild, the dude in Japan. I think he had something. He was like, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He doesn't even speak English, I don't think. But he had something and he was dunking little springs in like a black oxide bath. Somehow you can make like a black oxide coating, and that's what a lot of like bolts are. Do I have any example bolts? No, I don't. But you know, like a black colored bolt, that's black oxide, and that's not the best for corrosion resistance, but it's okay. Oh, like this was exhausting, but obviously that was like a black oxide. You know, and it's not a zinc. Like that would be like, you know, a zinc out of a 1920 bench vise right there. So yeah, this goes zip zip zip, and over time, no one's gonna listen to you, but they're gonna say you talk too much. They're gonna say you talk too little. No one's ever happy in this world, so that's what it comes down to. But the biggest thing, again, you're starting something. Just shut up. Don't even talk about it. Just do it. That's my advice. All right. Gotta go gather some parts. Maybe a road rage video soon. Yeah. Made a video on this too, but I didn't even bother posting it, putting new knobs on. That was from the Wagon dude. He moved. Gave me that cool thing, and I had one of these too, and then we sold it for pennies on a dollar. Well, it wasn't mine, but that's mine because they had one and they sold it. So that's mine because I was given it. And I will cherish it. Unless Wagon guy wants it back, then I'll give it to him, even if I fixed it. I don't care. It's theirs. I'm nice like that. Give it to me. Want it back? It's yours. You know, I'm not being, oh, I really need that. But how many times do I share shit around here? The only people I live with, and I just get fucked over it, you know. But that's that. Stop talking. Yeah. Again, don't be one of those people who just got a yabber and then you think everything someone else did it, but you really did it, but you don't even realize you did it because you talk too much. So that's the deal. Don't talk a lot. Oh, and that's what Comcast did. You know what a booster does? A booster just boosts a bad signal. So basically the signal coming at the condo land is bad. And we had this similar system like this, but it broke. And then another guy came and go, no, you don't need that. And maybe we do need it now. I don't know. But there we go. Now we get a booster again. I just leave it open because it's one day this thing is going to need to be reset or easy to check on. That's probably wrong though too. Blame it on someone else. I don't like that. Do it this way. We're going to talk. Okay. What's another thing? We need a 3.5 MAF sensor. They actually had some on eBay, but it good I did not buy one for $50. They claimed they were new, but they were piles of shit. Apparently they broke up over 5,500 RPM. Because I want that. And I want to get rid of this stupid thing. Someone keeps asking about this. These dumb YouTubers. Not dumb. Nice YouTubers. But they may be dumb in their thinking this is a good setup when it's absolutely not. It's terrible. I want to go back to the stock thing and then sell this POS. Let's get a 4-inch something. Or 3.5, 4-inch, something like that. A piece of ABS plastic pipe going to the stock air box. And drill the stock air box, and this is just a gigantic heat sink. Just want to get rid of it for what I paid for it, and that's it. Go back to a paper air filter. And same with the truck. I have a stock thing in the truck up there. A Texas kid keeps asking me about that. It's in one of these boxes up there, and I'm missing a whole lot of hardware. I have it, but I don't know where it is. Easier to just get it from the junkyard. So next junkyard run, I'll get the hardware. And yeah. That would be gone too. Putting a big bowl underneath there instead. What a little narrow collar is on a throttle body. Like, you know, throttle body injection. Because this is throttle body. This throttle body injection. I actually modified this. That was all covered and I opened it up. But yeah, this stupid Chevy has a big collar on it. Unlike the trucks. And that blocks the airflow. This actually was blocked too, but now it's better. This thing roars now, wide open throttle, because I opened up all around it. It was like halfway covered. I don't know why they did that to these things. They made them like restrictive as possible. Pretty stupid. That's that. Throttle body injection. Why don't you use this car? It's not mine. Like, that's not mine. Or the truck's not mine. Nothing is mine. And this car has no insurance. So, why? I don't know. It has really old gas in it. It's just going to wind up falling apart. That's why I don't do anything to it, because it's kind of a waste. Because it's just going to wind up breaking badly. Yeah. Alright, I got like, take apart the rear drums and stuff, because it's kind of effed up and they squeak. And needs like brake fluid flush and probably master cylinder. Might need a brake booster too. Something's singing. Either the booster is singing or the master cylinder is singing. I don't know if it's the master cylinder. If I like flush out the brake fluid, usually it'll be a little quieter. Because when you have contaminated brake fluid, it goes wah, wah. That's what it's kind of doing, making a squeaking sound. So it might be the whatever. I don't know. Done. Don't talk too much. We're talking. Fade the stripe, flame retardant. No stripe, not flame retardant. On this car I don't use too much because it doesn't have that stupid sticker on here, and to get into condo land could take you like anywhere from about 10 to maybe even like 20 minutes depending on the line to get into there, or you just go in and out, but still it's going to take you at least 5 minutes to enter this place because there was some asshole. They still live here. There's some asshole sheriff that got people killed. They just took over condo land, and they wanted a better security system. Maybe people are after them or something. I don't know. So because of that, they want everyone to have a little sticker now on the front on the headlight. And I'm not paying extra money. But then they want your car info, your VIN number, all this shit. It's like they can pretty much get a title for your car, just for the for one of those little tags. And they go around and your car's over here and they write down a little number on the thing. It's like, what the really? Come on, man. I live here. I'm not, it's not freaking Nazi Germany. Actually, a person said that. It came by and bought some batteries like a year ago. Cursing at the people was awesome. But yeah, so that's the deal with that. You know, I really just don't want to deal with that shit. And then before that, you go, what was the excuse before that? Oh, before that, the AC didn't work. I had like really shitty tires, so yeah, there were some things, you know, over time. I just don't care to, I guess, put money into stuff, because again, it just winds up sitting around, and it's really not my shit anyway. So you know, I really keep shit at like the bare minimum on purpose, because I just don't care. So that's the deal with that. If you get that or you don't. So, car we never use, story another video. This is my PCV hose. Nice. Probably the trucks is as bad. Need to make a new one. Old ass piece of hose. Where's this one dated? Oh, 2006, same part. These are the best things. Gates makes them, or Lyle makes one too. It's a cutter. I got them all in sizes, hose cutters. You get a nice clean cut. But when you want to make a new hose, this is the thing to get. Because you can have a perfect cut. You put your hose in here, line it up, bam, just don't get your finger in there. I just cut it and I didn't show you. Always cut your end off square. That's what I do. This needs to go just slightly longer. It's pretty easy to put your hose right in the middle. Look, you can even see it to give you a guide hole. Oh man, I would put clamps on these too. You can also just put a zip tie. But yeah, I used to like cut hoses with razor blades, and it just came out all effed up every time. Then you got one of those little cutter things. What a difference. Alright, new hose. 10 mile per gallon difference. Oh, no one's watching this crap to the end, but that stupid little 90 off your off the intake, when that thing cracks, you'll get a pretty high idle. Your car will run shitty. Seems like when that thing breaks too. PCV system, not too many people check it. There we go. That's what happens too when I notice when I used to cut the hose with the razor blade, it'd be jagged and it usually would split like that. And I have a vent hose on my truck that's doing the same thing. I gotta try to source a hose for it this week maybe. Maybe I can get to it. I don't know. It's not like terrible, but it's the hose that goes from there. If I can reach up and get it, I don't know. And it goes all the way that way. Big old 1/5/8. I need it. Damn it. All I had was a 3/4 one. Poor planning on my part. Womp womp womp. Used to have all the hoses in the world. Use a 2006 hose in 2018. It's okay. Hey, it's gonna work for a little bit. I kind of feel sad, man. I made this thing when I was probably 20, 21. And I got the hose probably in Central Islip was the hood. Like MS-13 was all over the place. Probably. I don't know. It was some rough crowd over there. But yeah, that was that. Now it is coming off in condo land. Would have never thought it would be in condo land that many years ago. Space dog. Space dog. Act like he get beaten. Watch him, man. All warm. This pool was freaking empty yesterday, and now it's full from last night. Crazy storm in here. Oh man, I shouldn't even care about this, and I don't care. Not my problem. So up here, oh, that is really leaking. Up here, you'll see the seal is again leaking on the steering box, and there's really no information on how to service these seals, but actually there is. I lied because someone had a good video on a Jeep. Jeeps use these Delphi boxes, and it's quite interesting compared to the Saginaw boxes. So, very easy to fix actually. Just gotta take the steering box out, which comes right out. Some people bitch and whine about it. It's not very hard. And the link's still tight. Those are an aftermarket one that's M8 by 1.25. Check the threads. Yeah, that's leaking. $10 part, $11 part. And take the box out, take the sector shaft out, get the seal out. I think one of the horns are bad, and redo it. Or you can just bring it to a shop. They'll charge you $600, and they will give you a reman steering box and install it for that. I'll go do it. I don't give a shit. I don't care. This one loosened up yet? Nope, that one didn't loosen up yet. Good. Yeah, that's what it needs. Again, worn to hell. Yeah, cool thing though. It's not like the Saginaw boxes. This is actually still a good steering box off a Wagon. But basically, with this, when you take your Pitman arm shaft off, you'll see a snap ring underneath there. You get rid of that snap ring, and then you have one seal. Then you have a washer, and then you have another seal. So that's a Saginaw box. On a Delphi box, you have a dust boot, rubber dust boot. Then you have a seal. Then underneath that seal, there's your snap ring. Then there's the top seal, and then the lip on the seal. It's different. One lip it's facing it this way, and then you put the snap ring on, and the bottom lip you put it going that way, the lip. So it's totally different, but the size of the sector shaft is the same. But that's interesting. I didn't know. I took it apart years ago. I was like, how does this come apart? It's not like the old ones. And it's not. There's no information, but now there is. A simple fix. Common fix. But this place blows. I'm not into taking out a steering box here for a benefit. Breaking my ass. Someone's just gonna go complain. So I don't know. Think about it. I resealed this one, and then I got a Wrecked Impala box in the yard when the whole car was smashed in the front. Not really very good choice, because then I had to spend like $80 for a new input shaft. I think I even paid that too. The car's not even my freaking car, and I spent money on it just to fix it. It's stupid of me. I wouldn't even do it. Just for the love of the car, I did it. Yeah, the input shaft, I guess, was twisted, so when the car ran down the road, the steering was crooked because of the accident. It bent something inside the box, So yeah, that's nice. But they rebuilt it. But they said they spent $80 more over a box that wasn't hit. So don't buy steering boxes off cars that've been hit. This has an Impala quick ratio box, and I don't know, it's okay. It needs an alignment, I think, because the throw's different. It changes some shit, but it's nice and tight. I kind of don't like it though in a way, but it does make the car handle better. I don't know. They'll put the Roadmaster box in, tighten it up, rebuild it. Because my other box is back here, and that's the one I think I put a seal on, and then I beat it up, and then it started clicking because I assembled it wrong. I can't even see it. Stupid even showing this, but that's the deal. Leaking box again.